Now today I wanted to do a little something different, I wanted to speak facts. You see, what I'm thinking about doing is switching Gunner's profiles into an actual factual channel where we speak nothing but the realness. I talk a lot about speaking the real, and I'm about the people, I'm for the people, by the people. So I gotta hold it down for the people, and that's facts, man. We need someone to finally represent our gente well. So I'm gonna do that. And this is how we're going to do it right here. No added preservatives, Gunner's profiles. Let's really represent. A lot of people have been talking about and discussing what happens if Mexico gets involved in a war against the United States. Order, guard! What's going to happen? I'm going to tell you exactly what's going to happen. War. Okay? Now, I know ever since I was a kid, I grew up passionate about my people, my heritage, my cultura, coming from where I came from. I remember kicking back in the backyard as a kid, listening to my tios bump corridos, Chalino, Los Tigres, Los Tucanes. And I remember feeling that love, that embracement from my family, and knowing that our roots come from Mexico, from Zacatecas and Juarez. And, real places, man, where people struggled to get where they're at now. Now, I've always had that in my life. My family come together, pozole, menudo, tamales, just that type of heritage. That's how I grew up, and that's how a lot of us grew up. Raza, loving our culture and loving our descendants, and knowing that we're descendants from the Mexican race, right, from the Mexican ethnicity. But at the same time, once you move here, once you move here, you got to start representing your gente here. Now, a lot of us don't claim Mexicano. We don't say we're Mexicano. I myself say I'm Chicano. The reason I do is because I am. I am what I am. I'm of Mexican culture, born in the United States, and I embrace that. I grasp that. I know what it is. Now, I never leave my fellow paisas or Mexicanos to the back. If I see one of them struggling on the streets, if I see someone trying to jump on the palatero man or jump on the elote man, well, guess what? It's going to be two of us you're going to have to see, right? Because I'm going to back my gente up. But do they feel the same about you is the question. And if there was guerra, if there was war between the United States and Mexico, who would you rock with? Now, that's a hard question to answer. But I'm going to answer it right now because I'm passionate about this, right? I myself, it would be a frivolous thing to say and a hypocritical thing to say that I back up Mexicans over Americans when I was born right here. So this is me. My barrio's right here. The hood I grew up in, the people I rocked with, I went to school here, so I was my old school teacher, the one that used to have the 64, that used to bump. He lives right here. I mean, everybody that I've grown up around live here. Now, I have familia from Mexico, and I wish no bad upon them, but that's their country, and I'm from here. Now, a lot of people say, well, that ain't cool. So that ain't cool, gun. You know what I mean? You're supposed to have love for the Mexicans, and I do. I have so much more than a lot of others do. That's why I don't kill my own people anymore. That's why I'm not out there gang banging, violence against my own people. Because, see, that's what happens in this world. It's never touched on. Most of the people that you're going to get into it with are your own people. Your own brown on brown, north and south, east and west. You know what I mean? Crips and Bloods. But guess what? To what degree of light-skinned is that? Everybody kills their own. Everyone's going after their own people so they can be dominant. It's tribalism is what it is. It's the warrior spirit in them saying they're better, they're primera, they come before the others. When the agenda is to eradicate the black and brown. Now, one thing I will say is for sure is with everything that's going on in this world right now, preparation is a must. So you have to be prepared for anything. And I've been noticing in the news, and a lot of people have been getting at me saying, man, Mexico is leaning more towards the other side, the other guy's greed, right? And hey, it is what it is, man. If Mexico decides, and I know in their constitution they say they will never go to war with America, but if they decide, okay, to join forces with a different group that's against our agenda, where do we rock? Now, I'm not a political person. I left the politics in prison and right there in the barrio, right? I chose not to go that route. I said, okay, I just got on down the road like, damn, I thought I just did it moving. Right? I chose not to do that. But one thing I'll say for sure is I'm going to rock right here with my people. If it came to the point of war, if it came to the point of going against a different country, guess what? We're from the Pacific, to be specific. We're right here. Now, we got love for Mexicans, but that's like asking a black dude, hey, if it goes down, are you going to ride with Nigeria, or are you going to ride to what degree of Kenya are you fucking with, right? No, he's going to rock with Chicago, LA, San Francisco, hopefully not the Castro district, right? And this is how it's going to, on power room, they're going to be getting it. Same thing goes for the brown man, okay? It doesn't mean that I hate my people, but I have been to Mexico a few times, and let me tell you something about Mexico. Can nobody deny this? But every time I've been there, so I've been looked at hella different. Pinche Americano Plastico Pocho, right? They talked a gang of shit about me. So I used to walk my head down. I thought the hell bad. So they don't like me, eh? But I understood the way I was perceived, the way I was received, was with the distaste, with the hatred. And I didn't understand why, but I knew as I got older, I started to understand with the wisdom of books and the lecture that I was getting from Real Righteous One, that it was just envy and hate. That's all it was. Motherfuckers was mad because I had the freedoms and the liberty to just swing my shit on a torta, right? Meanwhile, the struggle was realer in a different country. And that's not my fault, humps. It's not my fault. Abuelito, I'm so happy you crossed this. I don't know to what degree of swimming you did, right? But I'm happy you did it because guess what? We're right here. And sabes que la primera ley, and we're on that those shine shoes. We're gonna get down for our country. Now, if it did come together, if it did come to war, where would you stand? That's a question you have to ask yourself. If you have so much love for your Mexican people, órale Mexico, they're winning the football game, Chivas. It's all fine and dandy to represent and love your culture, always. Never forget that. That's where we come from. Those are our descendants. We're descended from greatness. We're descended from a beautiful culture. But you have to draw a line. You have to draw a line in the sand. I hate to say it. You know what I mean? I'll say it, not spray it, right? But you have to draw a line for your gente and your people here. Somos Chicanos. Raza, way. We're all raza. That's facts. Don't ever deny it. It would. I said raza, way. We're all brown. But there may come a time when we don't see eye to eye. See, we've not always seen eye to eye. Like I said, they don't feel the same about you as you feel. Hey, Hans, can you bump some Chalino? You know what Chalino would have told you? Toma, puto. Pinche plástico pocho, baboso, huevón. That's how they feel. Now, not everybody. I have familia. They see me. They love me. They're like, hey, mijo, ¿quieres frijoles and arroz? And I say, yeah, but pero no leche. You know what I mean? Because I don't get down like that. But what I'm saying is, in realness and without being funny and being just real, if it takes, if there comes a point where I have to draw the line, man, who am I going to rock with? Because I've been asked several times by several people, well, who are you going to fuck with, Gun? Who are you going to rock with? I'm going to rock with my water. I'm going to rock with my peoples. We're from right here in the United States. Now, I'm not going to rock alongside the Anglo-Americans that are saying, you know, the agenda, because I know better than that. See, I'm not woke, but I'm awake, right? And I know what's up. I know who's playing who out of pocket and to what degree of pocket they're trying to reach in. And Sasuke, nah, that's my dick. You know what I mean? I know exactly how to play the game right. One thing I'll say for sure is there may come a time, literally soon, where we're going to have to make certain sacrifices and certain decisions for our children and for our people. Now, vatos that are out there gangbanging and really getting off and doing their thing, you can't do that in other countries. Go try to do that in Mexico. All right, I'll hold. Let's see how that works out for you. Vatos are going to chop your own shit. I'm going to leave you right there and step over you on the way to go get a fade haircut. I'm telling you, vatos ain't, it's different. We have a lot of freedoms and liberties here. Now, a lot of them are being taken from us. We're not getting everything that we once got. I mean, it's our own demise. It's our own doings. It's because our agendas have changed. We're focused on different things when we should be focused on learning our history, learning our culture, embracing, grasping our people, opening up doors, trying to help our own gente. You know what I mean? Everybody needs to help themselves. Look at the Africanos. Oh, power, brother, come in here, blue face. I was into what degree? Krishan Rock, can I get on? You know what I mean? But they're helping each other. You can have her, I can have boot time. Bang, bang. The winner is, right? There's a lot of help that's going on in the community, the black community, the white community. Yes, the woods. I said white, but you know, white pride to what degree. They're helping each other out. Mexicans are always going against each other. We're not like this. We're like, oh, remember that shit? That shit hurt. That's what we do. We're too busy worrying about our immediate barrio or our immediate surrounding, you know, immediate family than to worry about the gente that's on the corner slinging them oranges. You know what I mean? I pull up, I help. Now, would they do the same thing for me? Is the question. If Mexico decides to bear arms against the United States of America, I tell you where I rock, man. And it's not because I hate my people or I'm a fake or I'm against my gente, but I rock right here where I'm from. Straight up. Hey, where you from, Messi? United States. ¿Y qué, puta? You know what I mean? Where you from? I'm from Mexico. Órale. Get over here. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you have to make that decision for yourself, what you are and what you truly come from. And you need to understand, it's not about where you can go, it's about where you're at. It's not about where you're from, it's about where you're at. It's not about how much she weighs, it's about where she's at. Figure that out, is it? Right? I'm just saying this. The question's been asked a lot in my lives, you know, and like I said, I don't like to get political and stuff, and I don't really like to talk about it, but since we're going real right here, let's go real. Let's go real, since we're going to do it, okay? I love my Mexican culture. You know, I keep Mexican flags in my house. And I had a primo come over, right? And he said, hey, what's up, Holmes? He's a Sureño, right? He said, hey, he got big old Sureño Mexicano across his chest, so this conversation took a cold twist. He was like, hey, why you got the Mexican flag in your garage and shit, huh? I said, because I'm Mexican. He said, no, you're not, I said, so you're going to be another troll? Say I'm white in German and shit? He goes, nah, because, see, you're not from Mexico, eh? You weren't born there. He lifted up his pants up out here. You know what I'm saying? I said, well, what are you? You got Sureño Mexicano right here. He says, what I am is confused. Right? But he knew enough to give me the game and really open my eyes to, why do I have Mexican flags in my house? Yes, I love the people I come from, and I understand that this is Mexico that we stand on right now. You know what I mean? We didn't land on Plymouth Rock landed on us. I understand that this is Mexico. This is the old country. No matter what twist and turn they want to put on it, this is where we come from. Our indigenous people come from right here. And I know that. We're native to this land. At least our people, our descendants, you know, the people before us are native to this land that preceded us. But at the same time, I'm an American. You know, it is what it is now. So I was born into this shit. I didn't have to be born into this shit, but what degree of born? I came out. You know, it was, mom was tight, so a little struggle, right? But I came out, and as soon as I came out, somos Americano. I'm Mexican-American. Mexican-American meaning American with Mexican sangre. But I'm not from Mexico. I'm not a Mexican national because I nationally wasn't born over there, bro. I was born over here with the Washington Nationals playing. They could pitch like a motherfucker, right? They could hit home run. This is where I was born. So I'm going to rock with my people, but it doesn't mean I hate Mexicans whatsoever. I love my culture. I love what I'm derived from. I love my familia Mexico. I love my abuelito. I love all the people there and everything it encompasses, the struggle, the hard work, you know, the labor. All that has changed my whole life. All that has dictated my path. You know, I'm not trying to do that type of work. Fuck that, right? So I ended up going to prison, instead sitting there like this, like a baboso, all stupid, right? Doing nothing, a whole lot of nothing. When I could have been helping myself and helping my children and helping my people, but instead, I chose to sit my ass on a concrete slab like that with the mattress rolls, tired and over struggling, talking about it's for the norte. It wasn't for the norte. You know what it was for? It's for being a baboso is what it was for. Because I had opportunities and I could have changed anytime I wanted to, but I chose not to. And then when I was pushed into change and all of a sudden, I'm a changed man, I did this. Now, I was pushed into change. See, I didn't want that type of change, but I was pushed into it. So I grasped it. Take me over there! And that was it. That's how it went. But the question at hand is, what happens if there is guerra? What happens if there is war between the United States and Mexico? Who do you rock with? You know, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. You guys want to know my escape plan? I'm going to tell you right now, straight up. You ready? You ready? Yeah, you hold. You ready? Shit, I'm going to Montana because I don't want to be no part of Red Dawn. I don't want to have to put fingertips, toes, and hands on any of our people. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run. Go to Montana, post up, take my family, lo agua, lo arroz, lo frijoles. See, Mexicans, we know how to do it, right? Lo chile. So let's get to what degree of rotten chile we're going to have after a while. I don't know. I'll plant my own plants. I'm just thinking of the future, I said, right? Because how's a Mexican to survive without tortillas and chile? I mean, that's gonna, you just might as well just give up. I say, come on, Russia, here we go, right? Straight up. China, orale, you know what I mean? Don't do it to me. I'm not trying to get fucked, right? What I'm trying to do is go to Montana, chill up in the montañas, and post up, and go to fucking lentes like that, and look. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, look at watch out. Look at, there's a whole bunch of Mexicanos right there. Did you see that? I think got his whole shit cracked. God damn, look at them Russian missiles. Didn't they? So it keeps coming in, right? And that's how I'm trying to live. I'm trying to get up out the way. Because I can't see myself or fathom myself going against my gente, but if I had to, I would. Just the way it is. You know, a lot of people say, nah, that's poop butt stuff. Gun, I don't see how you could do that. Well, trip out. You claim a barrio, right? Your hood. Where's your hood at? Is your hood in Mexico? Or is your hood in Oxnard? Is your hood in Mexico? Or is your hood in Los? I say this is your hood in Mexico, or is it in Salas? You know what I mean? We all know where the hoods are at. They're right here. So if you defend your hood against another barrio in the same city, you're representing Califas, you're representing your barrio, you're representing the west side, the east side, the south, or the north. You're representing your side, you're representing it here, ese. So vatos come and they're trying to tear up your neighborhood. What do? You hold it down, 10 toes down in the ground, in the concrete for what you truly believe in, right? Your cause, your people, your gente. Here. You can't worry about them over there, because I'm going to tell you right now, real talk, so let's get ready and make sure no Paisas are listening. I got love for you guys, but watch out. They don't care about you. They're about to come over here like, oh, ¿sabes qué? Vente. You know what I mean? They're going to try to take you in the corner and do something bad to you. Jaime, do it, Jaime. Fuck that. I don't need that problems. I don't need them issues. Anyways, so the question that was asked again, and I asked you, I pose it to you. I want to see comments left. I want to see real. I don't want to see fake. I want to see real. Would you side with Mexico against the United States, or would you side with the United States of America against Mexico? I hope it never comes to that. For our people's sake, I hope it never comes to that, man. I love the great country of Mexico. I love my people, you know? And we're going to get deeper on this channel into the cultura. We're going to get deeper in this channel. I'm trying to bring Marvelous on. I'm going to bring Doves, because you guys are very well. You see them out there right there? They're educated in the culture. And I'm going to bring them on to let you know why the earth might be flat, or I don't know, round. To what degree of round, I don't know. Or to, you know, but we're going to bring them on, and we're definitely going to have conversations, because what I want to do here is twist it. I want to get you guys thinking about the people. This is what we need. Platforms that think, not platforms that just fucking talk. And you know what it is, man. So, hey, I posed a question. Please leave a comment. Would you or would you not go against Mexico if you had to? Like I said, my money's on America. So just to what degree of money? I don't really got much money, but whatever I have, you know what I mean? I'll put 10 on it. You know what I mean? That's it. You know what I mean? Fill me up. With that being said, gente, just wanted to put that out there. You know, and think about it. How are we going to protect our familias, our women? Because people will come. They will come for us. And it's becoming them times. Just look around you, all the chaos in the world. We can't even speak on it because I get YouTube might shut all this down if I say too much. But one thing I will say that's for sure, and this is facts, man. I'm going to rock with my people no matter what. I don't care if it's a brother, it's a white guy, Sasuke, America, here we come. The land of the beautiful, the home of the brave, and the home of the confused, because there's some authors in Frisco and Castro right now that are confused like a motherfucker. With that being said, move with a purpose. I hope that you get everything that you want coming to you. Remember, at the end of the day, it's all about the strive and struggle, and the struggle to strive. We're going to continue to do what we do. Raza, I'm right here, man. This is the platform to do it. You already know what it is. Hit me with that thumbs up or the thumbs down. See, Heavy's going to be the head that wears the crown. I'm going to continue to strive and struggle for what I honestly, truly believe in, and that's the coming together of my people. Black, brown, and even the woods. You know how he does it, because it don't stop, man. There's hella dudes that are going to be leaving comments like, how could you go against Mexico? You're a hater. I ain't a hater, homes. I'm from right here. That's it. Merced. Bang, bang.